It's August 6th, 1945, but this time, Hiroshima never explodes. The Manhattan Project fails. Oppenheimer never splits the atom. No mushroom clouds. No atomic age. What if nuclear weapons were never invented? Would we live in peace? Or would the world be even more violent? Let's erase the bomb and see what takes its place. From 1945 to now, humanity has built over 130,000 nuclear warheads. Right now, about 12,500 still exist, with 90% controlled by the US and Russia. But what if that number was zero? What if the most destructive weapon in history simply never happened? That means no Hiroshima or Nagasaki, no Cold War deterrence, no mutually assured destruction, just conventional warfare, forever. Without the atomic bomb, the Pacific War drags on. The US planned an invasion of Japan called Operation Downfall, expected to result in 1 million Allied casualties and 5 to 10 million Japanese deaths. So instead of 2 bombs killing 200,000 civilians, the war likely ends in a bloody land invasion. Firebombing Tokyo, which already killed 100,000, intensifies. Millions more die in a prolonged war. Japan may surrender, but much later, and with far more destruction. No nukes equals no arms race. That means no Cuban Missile Crisis, no doomsday clock, no 70 years of nuclear standoff between the US and USSR. But here's the twist. Without nuclear deterrence, the US and Soviet Union may have actually gone to war. Real war, tanks, jets, invasions, not just threats. Because when no one has the power to wipe out civilization in minutes, the cost of war looks smaller. And history shows that smaller wars happen more often. Since 1945, many global conflicts were limited by the threat of nuclear escalation. The Korean War ended in stalemate. Vietnam stayed conventional India, and Pakistan stopped short of full war multiple times. Without nukes, Korea might have become World War III. The Cold War might turn into dozens of hot wars. Pakistan and India might have destroyed each other by now. Nuclear weapons are horrific, but they also force nations to think twice. The invention of nuclear weapons led to massive scientific investment. Nuclear power generates 10% of the world's electricity today. Particle physics, the Large Hadron Collider, is based on atomic research. Radiation therapy for cancer, satellite technology, missile guidance, GPS, all derived from Cold War tech. No nukes, no nuclear infrastructure. That delays or erases huge advances in medicine, energy, space, travel. A nuclear-free world might be cleaner, but also technologically behind. Without nuclear dominance, the US doesn't become the sole superpower. The USSR may expand further. China rises sooner. Europe remains divided. Nuclear capability became the ticket to global influence. Without it, the Cold War becomes a longer, hotter global tug-of-war, one with more boots on the ground and more blood. Without nukes, terrorism may shift to bioweapons or cyber warfare. The UN may have more authority, or none at all. Nations may stockpile chemical and biological weapons instead. Ironically, the fear of the bomb gave birth to many global treaties. Non-Proliferation Treaty, Strategic Arms, Limitation Talks, Nuclear Test, Ban Treaties. No nukes equals no reason to create those systems. And possibly, no hope of limiting war at all. It's easy to wish nuclear weapons never existed, but removing them changes more than just warfare. It reshapes history, science, politics, the global balance of power. It might prevent apocalypse. So, what if nuclear weapons were never invented? We might avoid a single mushroom cloud, but only at the cost of a darker, longer burning fire.